For me, it's a sad tradition to spend the night by myself on New Year's Eve. I'm not the party type person, or the person that loves fireworks, so I just planned my evening to be filled with movies and lots of junk food. At that time, we had a small white dog. I think it was a mix between a West Highland White Terrier and a Malteser. Basically a dog with a lot of energy and some dominance issues. Also easily startled and really aware of little noises and stuff like that. That night, on New Year's Eve, it was almost midnight while I was watching a movie, and I noticed my dog slowly approaching the kitchen. But it was as if he was suspicious about something he saw or heard. I pushed the pause button and watched my dog growling at the kitchen. To get it clear, when I sit on the sofa and I look straight ahead, I can only see the dining table from there. I can't see the actual kitchen. It's an open space. And attached to the kitchen we have this porch. Almost completely out of glass. A door with a huge glass window looking out to the garden. You know what it's like when it's dark and you look at your garden through a window, it's pitch black. Well, when I'm on the sofa, I can't see that part of the kitchen, so that made it even more alarming. He kept growling and acting suspicious, but I didn't dare go up there and actually check out what was going on. And I know that if it was a cat passing over the roof, he would directly go to the porch to bark, very, very loud, and jump up against the window. But this time, it was different. I was just sure it wasn't a cat. Then after all of the growling and suspicious behaviour, he started barking. At that point I decided to get out there, so I opened the door to the hallway and my dog immediately followed me upstairs to my room. I closed my door and kept silent to make sure I wouldn't miss a sound. I was so scared that someone would have broken in or something, or that he had just seen something that we cannot see. Man, I still get a strange feeling thinking about it, especially while I'm writing this down. After 20 minutes of listening to every sound possible, I just went back downstairs. I went to sit on the sofa and pretended nothing happened. I didn't want to think about it. My dog calmed down and wasn't doing anything alarming anymore. So I just hoped for my parents to come home quickly. After a few months, I'd already forgot about the incident and was living my normal life. Until one evening, my mom and I were watching TV, and our dog suddenly began approaching the kitchen. Again. In exactly the same way as on New Year's Eve. I was so scared because I had experienced it before. I could tell my mom was pretty scared too. We both just sat there a couple of minutes, listening to our dog growling. We kept calling him, so eventually he came back to sit with us. That strange, eerie atmosphere continued that evening until my dad entered the living room. It felt as if the presence of something left the room when the door to the hallway was opened. After 2 years, we had to rehabilitate our dog and put him up for adoption because he started getting aggressive towards men. In the end, he even started getting aggressive towards me and my mum.